Have you ever had chocolate tea? Not cacao, but like actual chocolate tea. I love it so much. It's literally one of my favorite teas. I know it sounds weird, but damn, it's so good. Recently, my friend suggested that I make a video on motivation. And at first, I wasn't so sure if I had anything to give to people since this is just how I am and have been for the most of my life. Motivated and determined. But then I started to actually think about it. Is there something that makes me this way? And when I really truly analyzed myself, I realized, yes, there is in fact something that in my opinion is a very powerful motivator. But before we get started, tap that like button if you've ever felt like you want to do something or achieve something so badly but just cannot find the motivation. Also, if you're feeling brave, share that experience in the comment section. I would love to know. But now let's get into this video. So the way that I never lose my motivation in regards to achieving anything really is super simple. I think ahead and make it my reality. Now, I know that people say that living in the future is bad and you have to live in the moment, but honestly, when it comes to finding motivation, there is, in my opinion, nothing more powerful than thinking of either the negative or the positive consequences of your current action. Now, let me explain all of this a little bit deeper so you understand kind of my mindset. I want to give you two examples kind of from my own life. Motivation when it comes to achieving your dreams, your goals, following, your passion, and motivation when it comes to exercising, because I know this is a big one for a lot of people. So let's start with the first one, which is following your dreams. So what do I mean by thinking ahead and making it your reality? I spend a lot of my daily life, a lot of my time envisioning the future and the life that I want. I have created so far 2 vision boards. I write in my journal. I literally picture in detail how I want to spend my, perfect day, perfect week, perfect month, perfect year, how much money I want to make in the future, how I literally want to kind of spend my life. And this is the part where I mentioned think ahead and make it your reality. I think about it so much that I can literally feel me living this life. And what this does, it fires me up. It makes me want it so much because I kind of feel like it's my reality that I start to rush after it even more. I don't lack motivation in this area ever because I envision my dream life constantly, and this can be applied to honestly anything. Now, what is also super powerful is envisioning the other option. I also spend time thinking about how would my life look like if I don't pursue my dreams, how sad I am, how mediocre I feel, honestly, how I spend my days dreaming about the life that I could have had, how I spend my years thinking that, I wish I would have taken this option. Again, I make it my reality, and then I feel the sadness that I would feel, that future Ylva would feel, and again, it fires me up. This thing is so powerful, I promise you. But the reason why I said that it's kind of a combination, thinking ahead and making it your reality, is because if I just think ahead, it's just thinking, it's not real. But if you feel it, if you believe it, it kind of lights a fire in you. Now let's talk about the other example, which is exercising. I know that a lot of people struggle with finding motivation to exercise. It's the same concept and I apply it to that as well. So I envision myself down the road, let's say I'm 40, 50 years old, how I am strong. I have muscles, I am fit. I'm getting compliments from people who say like, wow, you look like you're 35. Literally, I envision this. And I see myself being this 50-year-old woman, fit and strong and climbing mountains and doing things, and I'm like, yes, I want that. It's my reality. So what do I have to do every single day? Or not every single day, let's say 3 times a week, whatever. I have to keep moving. I have to keep working out. It fires me up to think about how healthy I can be when I'm 50 years old. The fitness level that I can have, how I can move around and be healthy and be happy. And again, let's take the contrast. I think about, okay, if I don't work out, or let's say I just do the living in the moment and who cares, and I'll think about it when I'm older, blah, blah, blah. I envision a 50-year-old being weak, having no muscle strength, having actually aches in the back. I envision my skin being wobbly. I also envision one of my greatest fears, which is not being able to do something just because my body is starting to deteriorate. By making it my reality, I'm like, I don't want that. It scares me. Now, if I don't want that, if that's not my future, what do I need to do for the rest of my life? Work out. There is no better motivator, in my opinion, than thinking about the result. I can tell you that the biggest mistake that people do when it comes to motivation is thinking about now versus then. Almost every single person after a workout, unless they've kind of, damaged themselves, but after like a healthy workout, people always feel good, always. They just don't want to do the workout before, they're tired or lazy or whatever. So I have trained myself in my life to always think ahead and think about the outcome and think about the consequences. And lastly, I want to mention 2 common misconceptions and stereotypes about motivation that I think are very, very crucial to be put in this video. And the first misconception is that if you cannot find the strength to do it, you need to work on your motivation, or you're lacking in your motivation. Motivation will come way more easily to you if you actually enjoy the activity. Now, this might also seem kind of like, let's say you don't really enjoy exercising at all and you're like, yeah, I don't enjoy it, so I'm just not gonna do it. But I believe that it's all about experimenting and finding what works for you. I personally run. I love to run. I love to swim. I love to hike. I love movement, but I wasn't always a kind of movement girl. I learned to love those things because I found a purpose and a goal, and I think these things are very, very important. I really recommend to you, if you're searching for motivation in regards to pursuing something, is asking yourself, is this actually what I want in the end? What is the outcome that I want? And is there another way to achieve it that maybe I will love more? And the second thing is probably the most important point in this whole video, and that is, in my opinion, society adds too much value to motivation, and I think it is total bullshit. The reason why I wake up every day and do the things that I love and work out frequently and go after my dreams is because of the thing that I mentioned to you in this video. Because I think ahead and I make it my reality and I believe it. It is not always because of motivation. Sometimes it is, but sometimes it isn't. The way that I don't lose my motivation ever is because I don't rely on it. It's that simple. I think ahead, I make it my reality, I believe it. I look at the positive outcome, I look at the negative outcome, I make my own decision. Sometimes I feel motivated, sometimes I don't, but I don't rely on it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful or interesting. Let me know in the comments below if there's something that kind of caught your ear. I hope that's a saying, but basically something that kind of you're taking with you. I would love to know also if you have maybe different kind of methods how you find motivation in your life and how you kind of push forward in reaching the thing that you want to reach. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like this type of content, if you want to see this type of content more, and follow me on Instagram as well. But for now, thanks again for watching. I will see you next week. Bye.